नमस्ते स्टूडेंट्स। अगर आपको मैथ्स देखते ही टेंशन होती है, अगर मैट्रासिस नाम सुनकर डर लगता है, तो आज का वीडियो स्पेशली आपके लिए है। क्योंकि आज मैं आपको मैट्रासिस इतनी सिंपल लैंग्वेज में सिखाने वाला हूँ कि आप कहोगे, सर ये तो एक्सपेक्टेड से भी इजी। याद रखो, जो चैप्टर समझ में आ गया वही चैप्टर स्कोरिंग बन जाता है। सो लेट अस बिगिन। व्हाट इज मैट्रिक्स? सपोज स्कूल का रिजल्ट बनाना है, राइट? हमें स्कूल का रिजल्ट बनाना है एंड स्कूल में 100 स्टूडेंट्स है। स्मॉल डिवीजन यू कैन कंसिडर, नो प्रॉब्लम। स्मॉल डिवीजन 100 स्टूडेंट्स है और 100 स्टूडेंट्स के मार्क्स एक एक लाइन में लिखने की बजाय अगर हम प्रॉपर टेबल में अरेंज करते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैथ्स, साइंस, इंग्लिश, सो ये मैथ्स के मार्क्स 80, 75, 90 फॉर फर्स्ट स्टूडेंट, फॉर सेकेंड स्टूडेंट मैथ्स के मार्क्स 70, साइंस के मार्क्स 82, इंग्लिश के मार्क्स 76. This is for third student. So in this way, for first students, second students, third students, and so on, in this way we can arrange all these marks in rows and columns. So इसी organized arrangement को mathematics में कहते हैं matrix. I hope this point is clear. This arrangement is called as matrix. So let us define proper what is mean by matrix. Okay. So matrix, it's a simple definition is numbers arranged in rows and columns inside bracket is called a matrix. We are going to use a bracket like this, or we can use a round bracket also, and we are going to put elements in this matrix. For example, A is equal to a matrix which is, matrices are denoted by capital letters, and matrix A is equal to, this is 2, 3 is the first row, and 4, 5 is the second row. जहां पे भी ऑर्डर होता है वही मैट्रिक्स होती है। रिमेंबर, ऑल ऑफ यू रिमेंबर। सो अब मैट्रिक्स के बॉडी पार्ट को समझते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वी हैव अ मैट्रिक्स ए, राइट, which contains 6 elements, 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? And these 1 2 3 and 4 5 6, these two, you know they are the rows of the matrix. So say row kaha jata hai, right? Means horizontal line. Row 1, which is 1 2 and 3, this is your row 1, right? Row 2, which is 4 5 6, are the elements of second row. Now let us see column, right? Column kya hai? It's a vertical line. All of you remember, this is a vertical line. These are the columns, right? These are the columns, vertical line. So column one, column 1 which contains an element 1 and 4, right? Column 1 which contains an element 1 and 4. This is your first column. First column. Just like, building pillars, vertical, column 1, right? And row, just like a railway track, horizontal, railway track, horizontal, 1 2 3, right? 1 2 3. This is a first row. 1 4, which is a first column. 2 5, which is a second column. 3 6, which is third column, right? I hope this is clear. 1 2 3 is a first row. You can see the blue color, right? 1, 2, 3, which is the first row. And this 1, 4, which is the first column. Remember one more concept which is very important. One more concept which is very important. The concept is like this, this one which is the intersection of, right? This one which is the intersection of first row, right? First row and first column. So we are going to denote it by A11. Small letters we are going to use for elements of a matrix. So A11 means an element which is in first row and first column. So which is here it is 1, right? If I write here A23 means we have to write a matrix which is in second row and third column. You can see the element which is in second row and third column, which is 6. So A2386. So in this way we can call elements of a matrix, and matrices are generally denoted by capital letters, capital A, capital B, capital D, and so on. These are the notations to denote the matrix. I hope this is clear. Now let us understand order of a matrix. So definition, very simple. Order means rows into columns, right? Rows into columns. Let me write a matrix which contains, 2 rows and 2 columns, so that the order will be 2 by 2. I'm going to write a matrix A. We have to close all the elements inside the bracket, and you can write 1, 0, 0, 2. So there are 2 rows and 2 columns. So order of this matrix is 2 by 2. I hope this is clear. Order of this matrix is 2 by 2. Let us write one more example which contains only one row, and 3 columns. Suppose matrix B which contains only one row which is 1, 2 and 7. These are the 3 elements which contains only one row, and there are 3 columns: first column, second column and third column. So these are the 3 rows and there is only one column, right? So this is known as a row matrix. All of you remember. Now we will see next. Now in the next example, you can see there are 3 rows and only one column. I'm going to write a matrix where there are 3 rows and only one column. Suppose A, B, C. These are the elements. This is a first row, this is a second row, and this is a third row. Means there are 3 rows and only one column. So order of this matrix is 3 by 1. I hope this is clear. Let me tell you one more example. Here in this example, you can see here 3 rows and 3 columns. So you can take matrix C is equal to, now you can write a matrix which contains 3 rows and 3 columns. So suppose 1, 2, 3. Even elements of a matrix may be imaginary numbers also, right? For example, I, 0, minus I, or it may be alphabet also, X, 2 and 0. So order of this matrix means there are 3 rows and 3 columns. So order is 3 by 3, right? Remember one common mistake. Students write column into rows. This is wrong, right? Always we have to write rows into columns. आप सोच रहे होंगे सर रियल लाइफ में यूज कहाँ होता है matrices? Let me tell you, In computer graphics, games, animations, 3D rotations, everywhere matrices are used, means all are arranged in rows and columns. In Google Maps also, location transformation there also, everything arranged in rows and columns. In banking, data is arranged in rows and columns. In school results, mark sheets, just now we have discussed it, there also data is arranged in rows and columns. In artificial intelligence, in machine learning, everywhere, this matrices is used. In engineering, circuit analysis. So स्टूडेंट्स, मैट्रिक्स सिर्फ चैप्टर नहीं है, ये फ्यूचर टेक्नोलॉजी का बेस है। क्लियर? एक क्विक क्विज लेते हैं। Right, pause the video. I'm going to write a matrix and tell me the order of this matrix. Right? Tell me the order of this matrix, which contains elements like this. Pause the video and tell me the order of this matrix in the comment. Right. Okay. So here order is, I'll tell you the answer, right? Might be you have, no? You have guessed correctly, which is order is 2 rows and 3 columns. 2 rows and 3 columns. So order is 2 by 3. तो आज हमने सीखा है मैट्रिक्स क्या है, राइट? सेकेंड, रोज एंड कॉलम्स, ऑर्डर ऑफ अ मैट्रिक्स एंड रियल लाइफ यूज। सो देखो, मैट्रिसेस टफ नहीं है, मैथ्स टफ नहीं है, मैथ्स टफ होता नहीं है, ओनली प्रेजेंटेशन टफ होता है। So in the next video, we will see types of matrices. So this is the flow of my lectures. In the first video, I have covered introduction and order of matrices. In the next video, types of matrices, then equality of matrices, how to add two matrices, how to subtract two matrices, what is mean by scalar multiplication, matrix multiplication, basic, and some shortcut tricks also, properties of multiplication, then transpose of a matrix, symmetric and skew symmetric matrix, determinant introduction, minor and cofactors, adjoint of a matrix, inverse matrix, and solving equations using matrices. Thank you.